Your overconfidence is your weakness. Your faith in your friends is yours. Welcome back to Let's Play XCOM, the impossible challenge. Oh, it's so impossible, I'm enjoying it. So, we got a Triton here. It's got nothing in it, because we have no equipment of any kind. We need another one of these steel anchor Aquajet tanks before we can do anything else. We're gonna have a Gossman. We actually might have Gossman. Oh, no. All these MC issues have been promoted, they're awful. Alright, let's have some more regulars. An MC Disappointment, which will be our molecular control lucky of the day. Seems good. Alright, so, let's keep going, shall we? Wait for this Barracuda to... Barracuda. I'm gonna get laughed at after this. There's a small, we're gonna shoot down this small. I lost it immediately. It's not a Barracuda, it's a Steel Anchor, Kilk. Get it in your head. Go home. Alright. There's another small. I've picked it up again. It went all the way back up there. We're gonna keep this thing well tracked. Continue pursuit. Track it down. Takes a while for these Steel Anchors to arrive, man. I need to hire some extras. Sub's hit. It's escaping. It's elusive. Standard escort format. And to continue our aggressive attack. It's escaping again. It's not liking us today. Continue pursuit. Engage. There we go, now it's down. I'm actually not even interested in doing the mission, to be honest. I need to focus on base attacks. There's troops. Troops are good. Where's the Steel Anchor? There we go. Let's put that on the sub and immediately attack the base. In case it hasn't been obvious to you, I'm gonna fill you in on something. I'm gonna fill you in on something right now. Actually, hang on. Check this equipment screen. We need another chemical flare. Everything else is fine. Alright, let me show you something. This graph here is our score. We're at minus 400. If I don't destroy at least 2 bases this month, we lose the game. Bam, it's that simple. Well, actually, there's no other way to put it. We're that close to losing. We're on the cusp of defeat. But can we snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? And here we are under the sea again. And which entrance do we have? Uh-oh. Is it the bad entrance? It's the bad entrance. I'm actually not going to bother. So it's unfortunate that particular situation took place, and we're not allowed to relaunch the Triton until it is refueled. But that shouldn't take too long. So, the reason why I bailed on that particular attempt is because on that angle, I have never been able to have a successful attack at all. Because every single time I've noticed that the aliens just always manage to get a disruptor pulse launcher rocket in from behind. I've never successfully attacked from that angle, so I'm not going to try. Simple as that. I'm just going to refuse combat on that angle. Let's have another attempt, shall we? Let's see what angle we have this time. We see an alien right off the bat. And it looks like I'm on the bad angle again. What alien do we see? It's one of those. I see. What I might do is take a pot shot at it. That's a waste of a torpedo. A blizzard to Soth right there. This is why. It's just impossible to actually manage it properly, so we're just going to take off. I'm not going to waste my men. Unfortunately, we do waste time. It takes like a day for it to refuel. But we'll do it fast as possible. Let's do it. Alright, what do we got? That's looking better. It's the Eastern's front. And now they're on the Eastern front, with MC Disappointment here in Alira, we've actually even equipped MC Disappointment with no grenades. So hopefully she actually is the one that's targeted. She's charging into battle with absolutely nothing on her whatsoever. Like, she's actually assaulting a base unarmed. Gotta admire that bravery. Bravado. The Tassoth is predictably where it should be. We're going to bring both of our Steel Lankens to the fore. Okay. And of course MC Disappointment shall get out here and whip out a chemical flare. Oh, what a whipping out. That was a good whip out. I loved it. Alright, now she's going to whip back into position. Let's whip out another chemical flare from Alira, which I believe is the female for Valkar. It's actually, yeah, in Valkar's language, that's what Valkar means for the female form. Alright, let's enter. Alright, put my foot in my mouth, even worse. But the good thing about XCOM is we're taking a very proactive approach to our score. Our score is plummeting through the floor, but we're doing something about it rather than just hoping for a good mission. In my opinion, that's a better course of action. As predicted, the Tassoth does nothing. And now he's dead. As predicted. So let's bring both of our Steel Lankens inside. Now that we've dealt with the first of our many problems. So far, so good. Now let's get MC Disappointment and good buddy Alira out of the Triton and hugging the wall, as we've learned from Doom. It's a good way to avoid homing missiles. Because most of the missiles hit the wall instead of you. Okay. Miles Hadwick, legendary man. Of course, Gavin. And Dr. Mutilator, not so legendary, more infamous, but hey, everyone's got to do something to keep busy. Let's head turn, shall we? Turn 2. I'm happy with our positioning. Let's see what the aliens do. There's a Tassoth there. Door's open. A brain sucker over there. Brain suckers. It's good range. And yet they produce zombies. It's like literally a zombie flick. Open the door. And we have another Tassoth off the bat. Hello. And there goes the door. Wow, he didn't even destroy the thing this time. Fortunately, we do have another Steel Lanken. Right. Hello. Steel Lanken's looking a little bit sick, but hey, we're still alive. We've even got another torpedo at the ready, so that's good. Gonna get Miles Hadwick out here. And Dr. Mutilator. That's Bobby Fulbright, sorry. Champion of justice that he is. For justice! In justice we trust, that's the one. Alright, so we've killed we've killed 2 Tassoths and stunned a third. There you go. That splash damage managed to reach out far enough to stun a further Tassoth. Unfortunately the door has been destroyed due to our torpedoing, but hey, so far so good. I'd like to actually pull a win out. It's going to be essentially required by this point to actually win the game. We know where 3 enemy bases are. Can you actually squeeze through there? No, okay. You need to duck back a bit. Alright. What can we see? Do I dare open the door? I don't think so. Not without full-time units. With full-time units, we'll get this Steel Lanken to burst through the door. For now, everyone's getting inside. There's a Tassoth of the Disruptor Pulse launcher up there. Hello. You know what we're going to do? Ignore you. And you get Bumpy Fulbright. And this is why we don't hang around outside the door. I've learned that lesson. So the practice has helped. We've dodged some problems. Clearly I haven't practiced enough with lobbing the Magnapack explosives indoors. The only thing I use them for is just breaching charges, usually. Like, I have used them, correction, outside, like to destroy, sometimes there's a hallucinoid there, and I just lob a Magnapack up. But, hey. Alright, he's got enough time just to fire on his reaction stat of 20, but hey. There's a Tentaclat there. It's good to know. We could kill the Tentaclats with our torpedoes. I think it's a single torpedo, maybe 2. It's ridiculous that thing's surviving even one, but hey. This is XCOM on Superhuman. It is the impossible challenge. We are going beyond the impossible, so to speak. Turn 5. It's a good turn. You can even see the brain sucker. I just now killed it. It's dead. I enjoyed killing that. How about you? Alright, there's plenty of things to kill. Let's take a step back and kill them. Excellent. We've killed them. Now, I don't want to move off this door. There's this lift. I really want to check this room. But I'm going to chance that it's clear. Do I chance it? Okay, I'm saying it's clear. Get on there. Thank you. That was close. I think we're actually doing okay. This was the first real problem. We've killed that. Now it's just getting through these corridors without dying. And we know what to do with them. We've got plenty of torpedoes left. We've got 9. Okay, let's take another step forward or so. Get these last remaining troops inside. Notice no molecular control attacks because we've actually stayed outside the enemy line of sight all game so far. Like all mission, every alien we've seen we've killed immediately. It's actually a good approach in general with XCOM. If you kill the aliens before they do anything, they're dead. And you're like, oh, yeah, it works quite well. Yeah, notice that. Alright, I want to move him off as late as possible. So these guys should just sneak past, I think. Fortunately, the corridors are wide enough that they can just make room if they need to. I could take another step forward. We just need to get everybody assembled. Something I also learnt the other day from doing some more practice is troops that you leave behind once you go to the second half of the mission actually don't die. They're not missing in action. Isn't that interesting? Okay. We're still dead if someone walks in, but we're dead either way in that case. It's in turn. A turn of nothing would be good. Turn of nothing. Oh yeah. Are we going to get it? There's lots of hidden movement. That's okay. It's okay to be hidden, guys. Be in the closet. It's good. It's good to be an alien in the closet. I've heard of monsters under bed and aliens in closets. Turn 6. It's another turn of the aliens just passing. Isn't that amazing? Alright. Let's get through this door. Now we can see 2 aliens. We can't actually identify them. That is obviously a Tassoth. And this is a hallucinoid. Okay. What am I going to do about it? Well, obviously they're both dangerous. That's dangerous to get close to. That's dangerous to be far away from. So in theory, we should go this way. Although it technically there's no difference which side I go. I've just always gone this way. Like we could go this way. Makes no difference really. Either way, we need to kill both the aliens. I think this is facing away from us. How close can we get? Close enough. All right. I think that'll do. The troops aren't going to make it that fast though. They're nowhere near as speedy as the Sea Lankanth. Alright, so we may have to magna pack this as we run past it. Maybe. Alright, we'll just have to inch forward for the time being. The alternative is we get off this lift and let the Sea Lankanth deal with it. I think that's probably smarter. Alright, come on dude, come on through Sea Lankanth. You do have 6 torpedoes, we need to use them. The whole purpose of the Sea Lankanth is just to get us through the first half. And they're actually a decent vehicle, I love Sea Lankanths, they're great. Submersible weapon systems are awesome. And I've had great success at mechanised infantry style, like we're using here. So there's a bit of a danger of backstab effort here from the aliens, but God willing, that doesn't happen. You have to take a few risks, unfortunately, when it comes to combat of this nature. Cool. We're still technically out of line of sight of everybody. Yeah, we actually are out of line of sight, so Should be in a chance. Step there's better. Now we're out of his line of sight too. Need to keep him down as well. Turn around. Okay. What happens this turn? He walks off through that door. Okay. I may need to send that Coelacanth down just to keep him out of the way. If I keep hugging him with the Coelacanth, he just won't move. So, kind of solves the problem. Alright. You. Actually, just realised we're going a bit long, so just a moment. Sorry about that, just had to make sure the editing was all good. So, let's keep going. This Coelacanth is going to engage this hallucinoid. That's a miss. So we're going to duck back. Cool. As I mentioned, this particular Coelacanth is going to need to chase down that Desoth. We don't want any mistakes. Just keep going. Wow, that thing really ran. Okay. Be there then. I don't know where it went, but it literally went. It was like, oh, let's just go for a walk outside. I'm like, okay, bye. Meanwhile, nothing's even trying to pursue us. Excellent. We are tantalizingly close. We could even just blow the walls open if we're lucky, but let's see if we can still do this properly. I don't really want to move him more this turn, though. I can move him a little bit. Yeah, a little bit's fine. We just need to let the Coelacanth do its work, and then we can press forward. Okay. I'm content with this turn. Let's end turn. No MC just yet, which is good. So that's the thing. The secret to these things, low tech, as far as I've worked out from my practice games, is stay out of sight. If you're out of line of sight, they won't DPL you, they won't molecular control you. Let's look at that. The alien's just passed. Why? Because we're out of sight. Being out of sight is the greatest defense XCOM can ever have. Better than a suit of armor. Just don't get seen. What can you see? That's a really obscure thing to see. Okay, we'll just be there. Seems good. Alright, so that side's actually completely clear. We may just run that way. But as we've mostly focused fire down this hallucinoid, we might as well finish it off. Just get it. That's a hole we've just put in that wall. That's very interesting. Cool, we're out of sight. The secret of not being seen. Now how I put a hole in the wall. If we can kill this hallucinoid, we can hug the wall and run in. Literally just run, just run! Alright, it's end turn. Fortunately, a bit of inaccuracy's not been on our side there, this killing this particular hallucinoid. Coelacanths are great, but snapshots are only 31% accurate. Actually, they're 33, but they have taken some damage on the Coelacanth, so that's reduced their accuracy even further. So, a direct shot with a snapshot's really quite inaccurate. I should have gone with an aimed, really. But it has been a hole in the wall, which could be our key ticket out of here. Yeah, that's a hole. Still, let's see what we can do with it. Alright, kill it. Thank you. Alright, so I'm just going to poke my head in, see what I can see. We can see a lot of aliens, but can we see the ground? Yes, okay, it's open. We've even killed a brain sucker on the other side of the room. Okay. Well, we're still going to stay out of sight. No, we're not. He can still see us. I think. Oops. Block the door, will you? There's a brain sucker there. Kill it. Good work. Right, it's blocking the doors. I feel hesitant moving my troops up, though, now that he can see it. Because I'm well aware that I'll just happily DPL the thing. I'll move him a few steps, but I won't move any further, because that's just going to die. Top Soldier's panicked. He dropped his gun. Ah, legend. We've actually caused enough damage that the aliens are starting to panic and run away. But there are still active troops with disruptor pulse launchers, so we need to make that move very carefully when we jump in. What it does mean is that the vehicles can begin to attack the aliens at their own leisure. So we can do things like this. Look at that, 2 more aliens dead. Seems good to me. Meanwhile, the troops are going to hug this wall. They're going to hug it well. This is the tense moment. This one turn. You could even see them. Oh, crap. Somehow you can see them through the gap in the roof there. Not that gap, this gap here. Still plenty of enemies, but hey. Sea Lions are happily engaging them. Can you even take that one out? I like fire. Shoot there. Killed another one. Boom. It's another alien dead. Shooting through doors is like the cheapest tactic ever. The doors auto-close and the alien's like, what shot us? I don't know, sir. I don't know. Also, we're going to keep these guys crouched because, as usual, we don't want them being molecular controlled. Cool. She actually can't be seen, so it's fine. Alright, let's end turn. Let's hope the morale damage we did was sufficient to keep them panicked. He's panicked. He's panicked. He's actually active. But he didn't do anything. So soft leader's panicked. Did you see that? He's got 135 hit points. No wonder it takes 2 torpedoes to kill them. Man. It's a proud moment here at XCOM, though. Look at this. Oh yeah. Just get inside, son. They can't reaction fire you. They don't have reaction fire weapons. Get inside. Woohoo. Look at this. All the aliens we can see. And that's the only guy who's active. Well, these 2 as well. That's the one guy who was active, but he couldn't see us. If you can't see him, you can't kill him. So now it's just the very careful actions of making sure everyone actually gets onto an exit tile this turn. Oh, it's close. He's down to 2 time units. Dr. Mutilator, how far can you go? Mind you, if we have to leave anyone behind, I'm leaving him behind. Simple as that. Yep, Mutilator's getting left behind. How about you, MC Disappointment? You coming with us? Would be a pleasure having you. Yeah, you're coming with us. Okay. Sea Lions coming with us. Oh, he's coming with us. Not that he can do anything, but he's going to come with us. He can fly the Triton. How about you, Sea Lions number 1? So I'm going to leave Dr. Who's this? Oh, you're going to leave Dr. Mutilator behind. He's just going to guard the ship. That's what he's going to do. And I'm going to leave the Sea Lions behind as well. It's a shame we can't use it, but that's fine. Having negotiated the first level and entered the core of the colony, the mission now is to destroy the control center, the Synodian device, or eliminate all aliens. In other words, destroy the Synodian device. To abort, place all Aconauts on the start point and click on abort mission. All viable XCOM equipment will be returned to base. Oh yeah. And so here we are. That's right. We're in the control center. Let's see where everyone is. Sea Lankanth is busy guarding the exit area, doing a good job, Sea Lankanth, and everyone else is over here. And they can see a Tentaclat. So in other words, they're going to run from a Tentaclat. Everyone has also put their chemical flares down, because there's just no need for them anymore. And where is Miles? Miles is all the way over here. Really quite isolated. Can you spot anything useful though? That's the big question. Not just yet. As you know, the key of this area is just to try and avoid being seen. We can't really engage many of the aliens directly at all. So the key is just avoiding them entirely. Yeah, if you're just not seen, you're not going to be attacked. So, that's the main key. Unfortunately, we have run face first into a brain sucker. I'm actually going to not chance it. I'm just going to kill it. Come on, Claver. Thank you. Alright, Bobby, go down. Oh! That made me jump. That made me jump. Okay, so there's a lobster man right there. Okay. Powerful stuff. Oh boy. So, yeah. Lobster man down there. Right on. Alright, well, regaining composure for a moment. Let's go down this way. Obviously, we'll just have to use these lifts here. There's the lobster man right there. He's angry. It's a shame we had the Sea Lankanth with no torpedoes left. The torpedoes would have been useful against that, but hey, all it needs to do is guard the exit area. That's all it needs to do. And he should be far enough away not to die from the explosion. We hope so. We never know of these explosions in me. Alright. So, one thing I will do is I'll try to duck him into a corner a bit more, rather than being completely exposed in the corner, in the middle. Put him in the corner. Seems good. So we got no clue where to look apart from just having a Miles over here. He's currently the best in position to actually help. Same about the guy. Down the left. I'm sorry, sir. I got stunned. Frozen. It didn't die. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, that's awful. You see what I mean about Magnapacks? So now we lose Claver to being a zombie. Yeah. Well, fortunately we've run away enough, it shouldn't be a problem, but... Alright, let's keep going, Miles. What can you see? See a lobster man over there. You know what you're going to do about it? Ignore it. Ha! Epic ignoring strategy success. Miles only has one Magnapack as well. He can't do it himself. He needs his friends. Can't go it alone. And these guys have 1 and 2. Alright. Well. The prayer is that we don't get noticed. Down you go, Lyra. Well, we're not noticed immediately, so that's a good sign. There was a lobster man there. Technically isn't dead, but I don't have the firepower to go and take on a lobster man, so I'm not going to try. Alright, how are we going to do this? I think this way looks good. Cool. MC disappointment right here. We'll let Lyra take a few more steps before we go down ourselves. It's going to take you 8 to go down left. You're going to end up like there, and it's no different to being there. So, okay, in turn. It's unfortunately the praying aspect of this time. You pretty much just have to wander around, bump into the exit area, and hope you don't bump into aliens. But hey, we're down here. We're doing well. It's the best we've done so far. Okay, no, I can't see anything helpful here. Tense music certainly did a number on me, though. Alright. Get you there. Okay, what do you reckon, Miles? So those are doors. so that area is cancelled out. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm looking for the very specific layout of the control center. The control center is of such a distinctive layout. Once you see it, you just like go, bam, that's where I need to be. That's actually there. Bam, found it. Alright. Well done, Miles. So where is it? It's there. So you actually need to go this way. Dodging the holes through the door down to here. Let's just hope there's not too many guarding aliens. Alright, seems pretty clear, but you never know. It's just basically duck through there, around there. You just stick to cover as much as possible. It's probably faster to go back and through this way. Alright, MC disappointment you needed. Down you go. Would be cool if Miles survived as well, because I actually like the character, the thing he's from. And it's up to you, the internet, to find out what I'm referring to. Alright, so what we need to do is we use one Magna Pack, like this one here, to destroy the gantry. Then we use the other Magna Pack and place it like a breaching charge on top of the control device, which is located here. That's it there. You can see it swirling. Yeah, it's just underneath that. That's the objective. Do that, the mission's a success. Get out alive, the mission's doubly a success. So we're actually that close. The distance of one screen away from destroying this base. Is it going to cheese us out of it? Who knows? It's end turn. So far we haven't lost the Triton either because our Coelacanth is still alive. As long as it stays alive, we've not lost the Triton. The Triton's worth 200 points to keep alive, so it's also important. The boss destroying the base worth 500 points, and also the ongoing effects of the base being there no longer in effect. So it's effectively infinite points because it's no longer generating a trickle for the enemy. Okay, having a quick look. Can't see anything. Ducking back around. Excellent. Alright, what about you? Get into cover. Cool. This block here provides some cover against the enemies. Now, another thing we'll need to worry about actually... I didn't know this was open, actually. I think we could just go through this way. Okay. I can do that. Let's check the map. Yes, you can. Okay, so you can just do a very careful path around the holes. Cool. So we're pretty close. We've got 3 operatives all zeroing in on the control center. Shame about this guy. Shame about Cliver upstairs, zombified. Look at all these bubbles we made. So that's the thing about Magna Packs. You think they could take out a Tentaclad. The answer is usually they could take out a Tentaclad. Usually. But not always. So, yeah, as I was saying of the lobster men inside, we will not worry about them this time. We need them at some point to complete the game, but also to get a knowledge of displaces. It's the easiest way to get lobstermen for us, without restrictions, but I'm not going to bother this time. I'd rather do it with, like, when I've got all of my crew having survived the first half. Alright, but it's actually time to call it a video. When we come back, we'll continue to play XCOM, Terror from the Deep, the impossible challenge. Oh, possible.